Hello everyone. Boy, I am so sorry I'm getting started so late. I hope that everybody's able to come on, and I've been trying to figure out the lighting here in my house, so hopefully everybody can see okay. And my hair is a little bit straight, so just get all of that out of the way right to begin with. So first of all, it's been so fun having you guys with me this week. I have loved spending time with you and playing the games. If you haven't had a chance to join in on the games, then please go back, and because I'd love to give some prizes away, so that'd be so fun. So I know a lot of you said that you are not familiar with Mascara Beauty, and first of all, I wanted to let you know that more videos and different things like that, teaching you a little bit more about the makeup. You can go onto my page, Mama.Justine, Justine, and that is on Instagram as well as Facebook. And I also have a YouTube channel. So it's just I'm just getting started with that. So there's just a few on there. So anyway, earlier today I showed a video on our skincare, and so and then I didn't put any more makeup on because I wanted to show you how simple and easy this is. So normally takes me about 10 minutes to do full face. And so I'm gonna go over just a few things. I'm gonna be working out of my favorite compact. This is the mini double decker. It has 2 levels. And so one is for your creams. So highlights, contour, this takes place of your foundation. So this is 3D foundation, meaning you don't just put a liquid on and then try to go back in and highlight. This all happens all at the same time. And then blushes / lips. And then you've got a level for all of your powders. And so here is a setting powder. It's finely milled. It's amazing. And it makes a huge difference in setting your powder. One thing that I absolutely love about this makeup is that you can see, starting to see the tin on my powder. So you just pop this out. So they're all magnetic. And then when I want to replace it, I just order a new one. The powders are $16. Everything else is, well, the main parts of it are $14. Eyeshadows and everything are normally $14. We're reformulating them, so we're clearancing them out, which they're super pigmented, super amazing, but they're only $8. That means you can build your palette and save a bunch of money. And then the new formula will be coming out, as well as some new colors, but we'll also have our old colors still, and hopefully soon, like within a month or so, I think. So anyway, so take advantage of these eyeshadows that are on clearance right now. So, but anyway, you just replace what you need, you pop it back in, it's magnetic, and I love that. So no more buying a palette of eyeshadow or whatever, using one color, and then you spent all this money on it, so you don't want to throw it away, but you don't know what to do with all the other colors that you don't use. So there's no more of that. So you replace what you need. And then the others, and just by way of note, I have had this for 1.5 years. So a year ago, January, and it's just barely kind of starting to run out. I use this color literally every single day. So they last a super long time, something I really love. All right, so the other thing before I get started here are the brushes. These are by far the best brushes I have ever used. I've been in the cosmetic industry for a long time. I've used a lot of different brushes. They are super soft. They are made for this makeup. There are 7 that come in a set. They're all double-ended, so you kind of get twice the bang for the buck. And you save $40 when you buy the set. So not only that, but as an extra bonus, I give you a free brush cleaner. So the brush set is $166, which saves you $40. That's like getting a brush plus for free, and then plus I will send you a brush cleaner. This brush cleaner smells heavenly. It disinfects your brushes. it conditions them, cleans them, and it will make them last. So this is really super important in keeping the health of your brushes clean. And then also, you don't want bacteria to harbor into your brushes. So like your highlight colors and contour colors, you want to, I keep a cloth on my makeup table, and so I just put a few sprays of this every day when I'm done, and then it keeps it nice and clean. So awesome. All right, so to begin with, 30-second hack. This happens to be the grand prize winner for this class, for Bree's class. If you end up ordering the brush set, taking advantage of that special, then I will, and you end up winning the grand prize, I will send you a moisturizer or something else instead to make it so that you're still getting an awesome grand prize, because I'm sure you probably don't need 2 30-second hacks. So just a FYI on that. All right, so I'm gonna quickly begin. If you're on, let me know, comment, and let me know that you're here. And then I'd also really like to answer any questions that you might have in general about Mascara Beauty, the compacts, the makeup, or whatever. So I have had, I've been out in the sun a lot this summer, so I'm actually using Mango right now. Normally my color is Amber, but I'm going over with Mango, and you want it just to kind of melt like butter into your skin. If you can see it sitting on top of your skin, either we have the wrong color and we need to go back and revisit that, or you are using too much. So this lasts me, these highlight colors last me, they probably last me 6 months, maybe even more. So especially like my secondary colors last me a long time. So I'm sorry the lighting's not super good in here. Hopefully you guys can see. And I like to go underneath my eyes. And I've got a little redness on my cheeks, so I'm just balancing out my skin. And then most of us have a little darkness underneath the eyes, and this really does a good job of neutralizing that. And then I'm going right on the lid, because I have yet to meet anybody who's not a little bit dark through there, and I'm gonna be going back over with my secondary color here. And then coming up through here. Alrighty. I've been running, trying to get back for this, and now I'm like, so hot. All right, so then I'm going to take the Detail Hack brush. I love this brush, and I normally use June, and so I'm going right underneath my eyes for my brightening, coming down, making this V, and then coming right up on top. Okay, I want to show you though, we have a brand new color called Linen, and a few of you that I color matched, that's actually your color. And so I'm gonna take this flat end of this Detail Hack and just kind of sweep this right underneath. And then it just totally blends that out. Okay, but I want to show you on Linen. It is so pretty, and so it's our brand new color, and it is really great for brightening as well. I just want you to see the difference. And you know, if you are a little lighter complected, this might just be your normal color. For me, it's a total brightener. But I think this color can kind of be for everyone. Can you see how bright and beautiful that makes the skin? It's really an amazing color. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go over on this other side. Just kind of brighten a little bit more. coming up here. Okay, and then you go down the nose to brighten a little bit as well. And then depending on what you are wanting, then you can go down on the jaw or wherever you are wanting to go. Okay, so now I am going to go in with my contour. I am using Astoria. So I'm just using the other end of this 30-second hack. You find right where your ear, there's a bone kind of by your ear, and you just kind of push up against that jawline. Okay, and see how that just kind of gives you some contrast, and then you want to blend it out. Always blend. Definitely always want to blend it out. Okay, so now I'm just going to come up here, right on forehead, and just create some shadowing. So our faces are not flat, so this just creates shadow, and then right underneath the jaw. You don't need a lot there. Okay, so now I'm going to take the other end of my detail hack brush, and I'm just going to set this side into it. Okay, and then I'm just going to contour my nose. My nose is more narrow, so I don't need a lot, but you follow your brow and just kind of pull it down, okay? Just a nice little line. Just kind of adds a little bit of shadowing, and then kind of bring it in right through here. Okay, and then I usually just flip that around and soften that, and then it just creates a beautiful shadowing and just kind of makes it look a lot better. Okay, easy peasy, right? Then if you want just a little more lightening, you can just kind of go over that highlight right on the top, give yourself a little more light, whatever you want to do. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set this with powder. Here's our powder brush. It's a little different than normal powder brushes, and we do have a fluffy one that you can use as well. This is very finely milled. I think it is just the finishing touch. It just really sets this in. And I was gonna tell you, on my contour lasted me over a year, and so it just takes such a small amount. So that's one thing I really love about this, is you have an initial investment, of course, but once you have it, it is so affordable, and for changing your colors, and I love that my entire makeup bag is just in this one spot. So this other side of this is perfect for going underneath the eyes and then going on the lid. And I like to just set it all. So this kind of acts as a primer. And I think it makes a really big difference. So whether you're dry or whether you're oily. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this fluffy side of this blush brush, and this is a powder bronzer, and I'm gonna set my contour with that. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go on to shadows really fast. So some of the colors, I apologize that I didn't have a chance to look, to see what's still available. But a lot of our really popular colors are still available for that $8 price. So don't miss out on that. So you can either, like I just used the powder for on top, or there's a color that we have that is called Cupcake, and it's really nice matte color. I do believe it's out of stock, but I just want to make sure because I'm kind of still a little warm, just make sure I get all the oils and everything. So you can definitely do this with the powder as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go, I think that Lullaby. I'm gonna use some Lullaby here. That is this color. It's just a really beautiful light purple. And I have more deep set eyes, so I wanna pull them out. So I'm just gonna kind of go on the outside edge here. And I'm gonna go up to that bone. So then on this other edge, right onto that bone. Okay, so it's just really nice and subtle. Okay, Fin, I believe Fin is a color that we have. We've got Bird, which is one of my favorites. But I'm gonna go ahead and use Fin. So I'm just gonna use the fluffy side of our eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna come right out here and on top of the bone. I don't ever go in the crease because I don't want to pull my eyes back further, okay? So I just kind of come right here on the outside and just kind of like in this little V-C. I'm going to the other side. Just coming right on top of that bone. Okay, the secret is to blend. Make sure that you are blending. Okay, and then just kind of take the other side and smooth it out a little bit. Usually I have Q-tips with me too, so if you get a little bit dark or whatever, then no big deal. Okay, so that's those two, just really super simple. Now, I'm going to take, on Wednesday, I think we still have on Wednesday, that is this color right here. I just like to have a little bit of brightness right here. So I'm just gonna take that right up the center of the lid. All the way up there. Okay, and then let me get some of this dark off. And blend it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you another part of this. You could just leave it like this. What do you think? Do you like that? Or another trick for deeper set or hooded eyes. We are out of Sabrina and Rome right now, but we will be getting it back in. But it's just anything that is kind of a light French vanilla color that has a little bit of a sheen. I mean, clearly, especially if you are your skin is a little more mature, like me, then you don't want to use anything that, you don't want to overdo on the shimmer, is what I'm trying to say. But if you know what to do, then we're gonna take the multitasker brush. I'm gonna take this bigger side and I'm just gonna set that right oh, sorry, set that right here. And I'm gonna try to use you as a mirror, but I'm going right here kind of like on the liner line and just putting a little bit right through there and then coming in and taking it right there, just a little bit. But is what that does is, I don't know if you can see the difference from where you are, but it just pulls the eye out a little bit more and it opens the eye and makes it a lot brighter. Okay. All right, and then coming right down here and then just taking it kind of under a little bit. Okay, all right, so now before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. Okay, I'm using Trust. Again, it's a color that we're out of, but depending on how dark you are, I think Basic is still available. That would be really good medium brown. And Coal or Cocoa would be really good if you have darker brows like I do. Or the Trust, when it comes back in, is really a good one if you have my coloring. So for your brows, you come right here. And then we're just drawing a base right underneath it. See if I can use you for my mirror. And then you just kind of fill it in there. Alrighty. Okay, and then you take the other side with that little spoolie and then just blend it out. And then we'll go over to here to the other side. So do a little line right there in the front. And then just kind of create a foundation and then bringing it straight down. And then you're just gonna fill it in. Alrighty. And then pulling that right back down. Okay, and then taking the other side and blending it out. Right. Okay, now I'm gonna take that Sabrina and I'm also gonna just hit just underneath the brow a little bit here. All right, so now I'm gonna grab liner. My favorite liner is one by Clinique, but this is the one that I'm seeing right now, so that's one I'm gonna use. This one's by It Cosmetic. So I'm gonna try to use this mirror. I hope that you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna kind of lay this right on my lash line and then just pull that out. And if you have more mature skin, don't be afraid of using a liner. We're gonna soften it. And then you use your bottom lash as kind of a guide and you bring it right up however much you want and then you just pull it together, okay? And bring it out. I don't know if you can see that very well. And then I'm just gonna open up and just bring it down. So I'm just gonna bring it down just a little bit. Okay, usually I do this in a magnified mirror, so hopefully it's looking okay. All right, so now the other side, just just gonna lay it right there, bringing it across. Okay, looking up, using your bottom lash, or bottom lid as a guide, bringing it up, and then drawing it in to close. Close it up. And if you want a little more dramatic cat eye, you can go way up. If you want less, then do less. And then I like to just pull it down, depending on the look that I want. And then I'm just gonna bring it down just a little bit. So our eyeshadows are super pigmented, and they can be used as liners as well. So I wanna soften this line, so I am just going to take the other side of my multitasker, and I'm using Salem, and I do believe Salem is still available. And then I'm just gonna go, I'm sorry, I have to use my other mirror here, actually. This mirror. Okay, so I am just going to go ahead and just set it on the top, and you can see how that just softens that line. And then bringing it right down. And then just kind of pulling it across. So can you see that? All right, so now I'm just gonna soften this. Okay. All right, if you're watching, please write a comment down there. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're watching the replay, then let me know that too. If you have any questions about the makeup or about any of the games, or let me know. I'd love to answer them. And then taking it right down. Okay, what do you think? All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this. I couldn't handle going out without any makeup, knowing that I was gonna be hanging out here with you guys. So I have a little bit of mascara on, but I'm just gonna touch it up really fast. This happens to be a bottom lash mascara by Clinique that I'm kind of in love with. I don't know if it's still available. I was told that they might be discontinuing it. I don't know if that is true or not. If it is, that is a sad day because I love it. But hopefully we will be coming out with a mascara. If you're kind of wondering why we are called Mascara Beauty and we don't even have a regular mascara, it's because our creator, our founder and creator, her name is Kara, and she started a blog several years ago, and she and her sister were brainstorming on the name of that, and it's a play on her name, and they called it Mascara. She did a lot of makeovers, a lot of celebrity look-alike type of things on that. And so anyway, so that's, then when she was able to create the makeup, which is her dream all along, then she just kept her name. So hopefully someday we will have an actual mascara. And I just totally touched my eye. Alrighty. I don't know if I even have a Q-tip here. We'll see if I can fix it without, oh, good. Okay, let's quickly get the other side here. All right. Let me quickly put on some blush. I'm kind of obsessed with our brand new blush at the moment. It is called Plum. So I'm just gonna go ahead. This is the B squared brush again. Again, a little bit goes a long way. And then just kind of go over, find the apples of your cheek, take it back. Boy, the lighting is not very good. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys are able to see this in spite of it. And then pulling it back. What do you think of that color? Okay, and then just blend away, blend, blend. Okay, and now I want to show you, it's called Bella Bronzer. It is brand new cream bronzer. It's right here. And it is like the perfect sun-kissed glow. So again, you don't need a whole lot of it. I'm just gonna take it right up here, right above, kind of on top above my blush. A little on my nose, a little up here. It just really gives you just a warm sun-kissed glow. It's super pretty. All right, and then illuminator, I am wanting to use Dream Illuminator. It's this brand new pinkalicious color. It's really kind of subtle, but I just think it's so pretty. And this illuminator just kind of catches the light, makes you look healthy. Put it right here. You can, you know, put it wherever you want to. A lot of people like to put it right under their brow line. Some people like to put it right here. All right, so now I'm going to take my multitasker, if I can find where I put it. And I'm going to take my contour. And I'm actually gonna use that for my liner. So I'm just gonna take just a smidgen of contour. And just kind of outline highlights a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Plum because I wanna show you how you can use the lip and the cheek. So you can use the same one for both. All right, and so I'm just taking Plum and I'm just gonna tap that. And then we have a couple of glossier ones. So this is Petal right here. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of Petal in there. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. All right, and then that just kind of all settles in and just makes it really beautiful. Alrighty, so now you can do as many of these steps as you want. You can eliminate them all. I like to just kind of just gently brush everything, make sure that I'm getting everything off. If I have any too much shine or whatever going on, just go over it one last time. And then voila, good to go. Okay. So I know that took a lot longer than 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you all the steps so you kind of understood what I was doing. Oh, I forgot to blend. So another really super important thing is our Perfector Sponge. And so you blend, blend, blend. You get this wet, wring it out really, really good, and then squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Same thing as wringing it out. And then you just go over, wrap it in a towel or a paper towel, and you just want it to be soft, basically. You don't want it to be wet. If it is wet, it's gonna remove everything that you just did. But this is a total difference maker. on blending it out in. It just kind of like melts it into your skin. Okay? All right. So, I'm not sure if anyone is here with me or not, but hopefully you're watching the replay if you're not seeing the live. I just wanted to quickly go over a couple other things before I let you go. I wanted to go over the skincare. Like I said, I did a skincare video earlier today on my Mama.Justine page if you want to head over there and learn a little bit more about it. These are the cleansing wipes, super good deal. They are cucumber, they're calming. So I usually just kind of soften my lashes and then use this to take off my makeup. And then the cleanser, aren't these beautiful? So this comes in a dropper. You only need about 3 drops. So a little bit goes a long way. It's kind of like a light lotion. It doesn't suds. So you're just put that on your face and then you wipe it off with a microfiber towel. This one is super, super awesome. And so you just kind of wipe that off. As a matter of fact, I'll offer you the same deal that I offered my people on my live video. When you purchase the set, Trust Leche set, so all 3 of these, $140, which this just came out, these full-size bottles just came out like the end of January, I think. And I just barely ran out of my cleanser. My toner, I still have quite a bit. And my moisturizer, this is my 2nd bottle of moisturizer. I went through it a little faster, but I think I was a little generous with it sometimes. But anyway, if you order all 3, then I will send you, these are Norwex. My friend introduced these to me, and they are amazing. So you just wipe off your cleanser. If you don't want to use that, then you can use another microfiber towel, but that kind of exfoliates your skin and gets all the dead cells off and everything. All right, so then here is the toner. So this balances the pH, which is super important, and it also has some witch hazel in it, so it exfoliates as well. You can either spray it, mist it right on your face, or I break off a piece of cotton ball, spray, go over it, and spray, and then make sure you include your neck and your décolleté. And then for the moisturizer, this is gold. So this is the coolest thing. You should never stick your finger in your product, and so this has this really cool little pump thing, and then you just can pull off what you need. So about a half a pump does my whole face, neck, and décolleté. So it's really easy to overuse any of these products, but you don't need to. And so this is super healing. I've seen it, well, my daughter used to have some acne and things like that. It's completely taken that away. My skin is actually healed, a few lines and wrinkles. My skin is like so soft. And so anyway, there's a lot of good stuff in here. It has some honey in it, which is a natural antibiotic. The lactic acid it has a lot of healing properties. And so and I think I did a post on it, so you can read up a little bit more and ask me questions if you want. So anyway, so a little extra bonus deal when you buy all 3 of these, then I will send you these Norwex washcloths, or I think they're called makeup remover cloths, for free as a gift. Okay? So then the last thing, there's actually 2 things that I wanted to show you. I wanted to go over the compacts really super quickly. They are so, so beautiful. I showed you the marble. That's one of them. This is sea glass. So all of these, you can pick what style you want. You also, depending on what you buy, you can get different size compacts for free. So my most favorite is the mini double decker, because I feel like it's the most bang for your buck. So when you order 10 items, you won't fill it all the way up with 10 items. It gives you room to grow, which I love. You're able to keep it separated and it fits in your back pocket. So your entire makeup bag, that's it. And I think that's amazing. So this is a quad, this is Celle de Mer. So that's what, it's kind of like a pink and beige polka dot with like a gold splash on it. But this is also the quad, so you get it free when you buy 4 things. You will outgrow this really fast. If you are going to be using like highlight, powder, whatever, you're gonna outgrow this super fast. But you do get it free when you buy 4, and it's awesome. All right, so the next size is a hack stack. And so you get this free when you buy 8 items, and it's basically a quad, but double. So let me tell you why I think that the mini double decker is a better deal. This is the difference. For 2 more items, you get such a bigger compact. You can fit 6 items, 6 creams in here where you can only fit 4. And then you can fit 12 eyeshadows, powder, whatever. So you get a lot more compact for the money. I just feel like this is the best deal. But you do get this free. This is called Ascent. This is one of our new designs. And this one is called Fleur de Sel. So it's Fleur, F-L-E-U-R-D-E-S-E-L. It's super pretty. And this also is a mini double decker. Okay, this one is called Ice Fall. Super pretty also. I'm having a hard time picking. I need to replace my compact because I've been a little hard on it, but I don't know what one to pick. So tell me which one is your favorite. This one is Celestial. It's really pretty. This one is called Salt Air. This one is called Imperial. And then back to the marble. But this one is a double decker. So when you buy 16 items, then you get this compact for free. And it holds a lot, and it is awesome. Okay, so that is the double decker that you get free with 16. Alrighty, and then a new thing that's just brand new is an artist palette. So if you're building up your stock, then you can get one of these. These come in a single. This one is a double, or it comes in a triple. So I'll just show you. This is my original artist palette. So this holds all of what we have. And so there's a triple for those of you who really want to get going with it. So anyway, lots of options, lots of choices. And then also I wanted to touch base on if you are loving this makeup. Let me just look at my notes really quickly. If you are loving this and would like to do a party of your own to earn credits, then I would love to do that with you. Or we actually call them classes because it's more of an educational thing than like a party, but we do fun party things too. So it's kind of both. Or if you would like to join our team, Savannah and I are building our team, and so we would absolutely love to have you. Lots of training, lots of fun things. We're going to be going to Nashville in March for a great big huge training, and so there's lots of fun things to do. And anyway, it'd be really fun to have you for that. I wanted to show you one last compact. I need to grab it, so hold on. Okay, I forgot to grab it out of my purse. So this is the clutch. This is Italian leather. It is wallet, a wallet I need to clean out, but it has room for all kinds of stuff, including your brushes. So I've got some brushes in there. And then on this side, it holds all of your makeup. So super, super duper awesome. I love it. Yeah, this is what I work out of a lot. So if you're on the go, my daughter actually gets ready in the car, probably more than she doesn't, but anyway, it's super beautiful. So this is another option as well. All right, well, I think that is everything that I can think of. Remember, if you place your order by tonight, then you get extra tickets for the grand prize. Otherwise, if you have until Saturday to place your order for Bree to get credit towards her fundraiser. So, which is a huge deal. And so it really means a lot to her, and we're so proud of her for doing that. So Saturday is the deadline, Saturday late, and then, actually she might have it open till Sunday, but I'll be checking through Saturday, and then I'll get back to it next week after that, especially with the holiday coming up here. I've got my son coming home for the weekend. So anyway, but feel free to message me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here and playing along. You guys are awesome, and I will hopefully talk to you soon. Bye.